Holy Jesus! My power flashed again. I can't believe that happened twice. I also can't believe that my frickin' footage miraculously didn't get corrupted that time. That's utterly bizarre. So, this is kind of awkward that I don't know really how to parse that. Like, oh, we'll just watch part of Marsh Cave, but it'll just crash. That's fine. Jeez. Wow, okay, so, here we are. This is the Marsh Cave. I'm running from everything because no. I don't know whether I managed to salvage the footage where I talked about bad enemy draws, but it's just everything in this cave can either paralyze or poison you, which means at this stage in the game, they are extremely dangerous, and it is totally possible to just get into a fight that not only can you not win, but you just can't escape from. Like, your whole party will get stun-locked, and then they'll just stand there, unable to do anything at all, while the bad guys just kill them one attack at a time. It gets pretty crazy. But with any luck, well, you're going to get through here and kill the Zoidbergs, and Monsters Strike First, Werewolves, come on, man, really? Oh, it all rides on... I can't lose Rio. Like, I need Rio. Like, if anybody else dies, I might be able to pull out a win against Zoidbergs. But if I lose Rio, there is no fight against the Zoidbergs. It just is not a thing that happens. So, his small amount of hit points... there's some armor right here that I'm going to get him, which will stretch those hit points a little further, but not too terribly much. Like, I don't even hear it thundering anymore. I don't know what's going... It was thundering real bad earlier, but... It wasn't. My power just left. Like, it just packed up and took off. I just don't get it. Weird. Alright, how many Zoidbergs do I get this time? 3... If I get some meaty lit 2 hits, this'll work. Let's see how it goes. Ouch. Yeah, even my fighters are doing a lot of damage. But they hit the fighters, which is good. That's what I want to see. I don't want them hitting Rio or Cole. Good hit. Good hit. Oh, excellent hit. 100 damage. Beautiful. Effing beautiful. That could not have gone more brilliantly. I will need to pump a few heals to get back out of the cave. Now I just need to get out of here alive. Oh, man. That fight could not have gone sweeter. Now, those Zoidbergs show up on a spiked square. That means I could fight them as many times as I want. I don't have the resources for that, but if I did, like if I had multiple black mages in this party, and I got out of that fight with only one use of lit 2, I might fight them a second time just to see if I could milk the experience out of them. Not going to be in the cards on this particular run. Scorpions? No, I hate scorpions. They do so much damage. 66 damage. Ugh. After that great Zoidberg fight, I might not even get out of here alive. And that is bizarre. Alright, well, you know what? He's not going to fall behind on experience, because I'm not going to fight anything between here and town. But, Rio, my friend, you served your purpose. We got the crown. We will avenge your death. I guess Cole is dragging him around by the pointy hat. I don't know. One reason I wanted to have at least 2 tents is because I can run out of here and use a second tent that will save my game on the world map. So if the worst happens and I die between here and town, at least I don't have to fight no more Zoidbergs. I'd like to say it was first try against the Zoidbergs, I really would, but I don't know whether or not the first excursion into this dungeon would have ended in tears or not. I just don't know, because power flashed! I don't know why. Like, it's been raining on and off. I don't know if it's, like... I don't know if there was a thunderbolt and I just didn't hear it, or... I don't know. Don't ask me how electricity works, guys. Electricity is delivered to the modern home by Fickle electricity fairies, who you must placate by reciting the electricity incantations. I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably nothing important. Let's just get back to Canaria. Get Rio back on his feet. And then there's another boss that we can kill, maybe. This is the second boss of the game. I consider the Zoidbergs to be the first real boss in the game. Garland's kind of not really a boss. The Pirates kind of aren't really a boss. The Zoidbergs can be tricky. The next boss after that is Astos, the Dark Elf. And he's difficult because his opening attack is always Rub. And Rub sometimes just kills a person outright. Now, he has very high defense and evade, and he also knows the slow spell. This means that for my physical attackers, Will and Jim and Cole, to do any damage to Astos at all, they have to get critical hits. That's not very likely. What is likely is that I could do enough damage to him with Lit 2 that I can get lucky enough to finish him off with critical hits. That, how many tenths? 3. I'm good. And we'll buy a few more heal potions. That's pretty likely. Get a really good Lit 2 hit on him, and then maybe Jim or Will get a critical hit, and then that should finish him off. I like how the item store guy kind of looks like a barrel. Okay. So hit the inn. If I don't beat Astos in like maybe 2 or 3 tries, I will retreat and gain 1 more level, which will give me another blast of Lit 2. And then that should be overkill. You can't use level 4 magic yet. Nope, just level 3. These wolves are speed bumps that I'm not going to bother fighting, because why? Once I get past this early stage of the game where I don't have if I don't have these like all or nothing boss fights to worry about anymore, I will take a more traditional just go ahead and kill everything approach to the game. I don't know, I think it's time to get rid of Cole's nunchuck. That 9 damage hit was not very inspiring. We'll see how he does without it. Oh, I could buy a silver sword, I guess, but I don't feel like it. Let's just mosey. Okay, this ogre, not gonna have a good day. Not at all. Okay, 2 hits with the fists. That's not great right now, but another level or so and he'll be doing better. So the Astos fight is going to require some luck, but hopefully I'm in a lucky kind of day. I had good luck with the Zoidbergs, but bad luck coming out of the cave. I wouldn't mind getting 1 more level on Cole on the way to Astos, but I don't know how close he is to leveling up. And then eventually Rio will learn level 4 magic, and he will have the fast spell, and that would be a beautiful thing. Alright, Astos, you're going down. We're going to see who gets rubbed. Anybody but Rio. What did I just say? What did I just say? Anybody but who? Anybody but... Did I say anybody but Rio? And then you rubbed Rio. Awesome. Awesome. Maybe I'll get extraordinarily lucky with critical hits here. Oh my god. That slow 2 spell says Lost Intelligence. What that does is it reduces your hit percent, which means you do fewer hits, which means you have fewer chances to land a critical hit. So I've kind of got to kill Astos 1 or 2 damage at a time here, unless I get really lucky. And I did not get really lucky. Oh. The one move that I can't possibly come back from is the one move that Astos used. Thanks, Astos. Fastus. And, okay, yeah, no, Lit 2. Monsters that cast spells like Astos always cast the same spells in the same order, which means Astos will always open with Rub, and then move to Slow 2, then Fire 2, then Fast, then Lit 2. We'll see if this fight goes better than the previous one did. Who are you going to rub? Nobody. You're going to hit Cole. Now, since he decided to not use a spell, he can now decide to use one on this round, which means he might still use Rub. I'm not through the woods just yet. Okay, whatever. Will, I can live without Will for this one fight. I just have to hope that I get some good hits with the Lit spell to finish things out here. 15 damage, and that very good. 2 more tries. If Jim or Cole land a critical hit, which is not likely, but if it happens, things will be better for me. What the fast spell does is it doubles your hit percent, so Astos' regular physical attacks are doing a lot more damage now than they would otherwise do, because he's just getting more hits in. And my lit spell did not cooperate with me this time. I got really weak lits, so I don't think I'm in good shape for winning this particular bout with Astos. It's not going to happen. So I could go kill ogres for another hour or so, but I think instead I will just throw myself at Astos a couple more times. We'll see how it goes. Just one lucky fight, and then I will have enough good equipment to last for quite a while. Come on. Big Lit 2. Big Lit 2! 57, not perfect, but whatever, I'll take it. One level up for Rio would give him another shot of Lit 2, which would make this fight trivial, but I don't know how close he is to leveling, and I don't want to walk all the way back to town anyway. Bye, Jim. We hardly knew you. Well, actually, we probably knew you rather well. Was that a 10 damage lit? Really? That's not going to do any good. Ooh, a critical hit for 16 damage. I like the size of that. 20 damage lit. That's probably about as good as we can expect. Big lit. Come on, come on! 14. Now the only prayer I have is for another critical hit. I could go buy the ice spell too. That's another thing I could try. That would give Rio 3 more blasts of damage here. But I don't know whether or not I will need it. Ow, that hurt. Well, let's see. He's not leveling up for a long time, so yeah. If I don't get him another 2 tries, I will go buy the ice spell, which will increase Rio's damage output a little bit, because he can put those level 2 spell charges to work. But I would rather just get a nice big lit 2. $47, that's not great. Ugh. Or I can get a couple of lucky critical hits would be perfect. 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, yeah. He doesn't have that many hit points. He's got like 150-something hit points, I think. 38 damage from a critical hit. That's what I like to see. That was very, very good. We might be coming up on it if I get another lucky shot here from someone. Everyone survived fire 2. That's okay. If he doesn't immediately follow up with lit 2, yes! Got him! 1 more lucky crit from the black belt is all it took to put Astos in the ground. Oh yeah, I do not want Rio in the front of the party. That is ridiculous. Let's go outside and use the tent, and then... and then haul ass back home.